When a narcissist comes back, that's the title of this video. When a narcissist comes back, what it really means. When a narcissist comes back, what it really means. The return that confuses everything. When a narcissist comes back, it really feels simple. Just to remind you, a narcissist is a selfish, self-centered, egocentric, egotistic, self-absorbed individual. A narcissist is a master manipulator. They want to control everything about you. They lack empathy. What they need is constant attention, constant praise. They want to be clapped for all the time. They need constant admiration, constant validation, constant acknowledgement, recognition. A narcissist only knows how to take. And if they give, just know it's a master manipulation tactic. Now, you thought it was over. You had started stitching yourself back together. Then suddenly, the narcissist wants to come back. There they are. They text you. They call you. Hey, stranger, or worse, they apologize. They send an apology. Now, just like that, the door you struggled to close begins to creak open again. But here is the uncomfortable truth. A narcissist doesn't come back because they changed. They come back because something in their world shifted. It is not about love that a narcissist wants to come back. It's about supply. At the core of narcissistic behavior is one thing: supply. Supply is attention. Supply is validation. Supply is admiration, control, and emotional reactions. Think of it like fuel. When they left you, it wasn't because you lacked value. It's because they found a new fuel source. Now, when the narcissist returns, it often means that source is no longer working. The supply they went to is no longer there, or is no longer enough, or is no longer working. Maybe the new partner is no longer impressed. Maybe the new partner got exposed. Maybe the narcissist got exposed. Maybe the narcissist lost control elsewhere. Maybe they're bored. Now, because remember, the narcissist gets bored very easily. So they come back to you. So they return to a familiar place, and that is you. So you are never forgotten by the narcissist. You are just shelved. A narcissist doesn't move on the way healthy people do. They don't close emotional chapters. They archive people. You are placed on a shelf, not gone, not respected, just available for future use. Like an old phone they don't use daily, but won't throw away. When they come back, it's often because they remembered you respond. The myth of they miss me. It feels like they miss you. They say, hey, I've been thinking about you. No one understands me like you. I made a mistake. But what they often miss is your attention, your emotional availability, your tolerance, your forgiveness. Not necessarily you as a whole person. They miss how you made them feel about themselves. Now, the hovering effect. The return has a name, and that is hovering. Hovering is like a vacuum. The narcissist tries to suck you back in. It can look like kindness, crisis. They'll say, I need help. It can be nostalgia, remember us. It can be sudden vulnerability. It can be gifts or gestures. But the goal is simple: re-establish emotional access. Timing is never random. Have you noticed something? Narcissists often come back when you are healing. Narcissists often come back when you've gone silent. Narcissists often come back when you seem happy. Narcissists often come back when you've moved on. Now, this is not coincidence. It is instinct. When they feel they're losing control of your attention, they return to test if the door is still open. Control is the hidden agenda. Love wants connection. Narcissism wants control. So when they come back, they're asking one silent question: can I still affect you? If you respond emotionally, positive or negative, the answer becomes yes. So what is the familiar trap? They know you. They know your weak points, your soft spots, your dreams, your emotional language. They may come back saying exactly what you needed to hear before, because they studied you. But here's the catch: understanding someone is not the same as valuing them. Now, apologies that don't transform. Sometimes they apologize and it feels real, But ask yourself, did they take full accountability? Did they change behavior? Did they respect your boundaries? Or did they just say enough to reopen the door? Because words can be rehearsed. Change cannot be faked for long. The cycle restarts. If you let them back in without real change, the pattern often returns. Idealization, they are sweet again. Devaluation, criticism and distance, discard, they pull away or leave. They hover, they come back again. Now this isn't love, it's a loop. Why it feels so hard to resist? You're not weak. There are reasons it's hard. One is emotional bonding, even trauma bonding. There's also unfinished closure. There's hope for the good version of them. Then there's the loneliness. Then there's the memory of intense moments. The brain remembers the highs more than the lows. And narcissistic relationships are full of emotional highs. So the illusion of this time is different. So when the narcissist returns, it often feels like maybe this is time. Maybe this time things will change. Maybe this time things are going to be better. But patterns don't change because of time. They change because of deep self-awareness. They change because of therapy. They change because of consistent effort. They change because of accountability. Without that, it is the same story in a new chapter. When they sense you've grown, ironically growth can trigger their return. When you stop chasing, when you set boundaries, when you become emotionally independent, they notice and they may come back to test if that growth is real. Not all returns look romantic. They may not always say, I want you back. Sometimes they return as a friend. Sometimes they return as a checking in contact. Sometimes they return as a casual conversation starter. But underneath, they are re-establishing a connection line. Your response defines the next chapter. The moment they return is not about them, it's about you. Do you reopen the door? Do you stay distant? Do you fall back into old patterns? This moment is a test of your boundaries. One of the most powerful responses is no response. Not out of anger, but out of clarity. Because silence says, I'm no longer available for this pattern. So, when it's genuine, let's be fair, real change is possible but rare. Signs of genuine change, consistent behavior over time, accountability without excuses, respect for your boundaries, no pressure to rush reconnection, not words, patterns. The cost of letting them back in. Before responding, ask, what did it cost you last time? Peace, confidence, trust, emotional stability. Because if nothing has changed, the cost will likely be the same or higher. So, closure doesn't come from them. Many people respond because they want closure. But closure rarely comes from a narcissist. It comes from understanding the pattern and choosing to step out of it. What it really means, when a narcissist comes back, it usually means their current supply failed. They want access again. They are testing your availability. They remember you responded before. They haven't necessarily changed. But more importantly, it means you now have a choice you didn't fully have before. The choice to respond differently. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you've learned a thing or two. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you've not done so. Thank you.